Hello everybody, I'm Matt and welcome to the Fortress of Solitude. We're going to be doing something a little bit different here, something I don't really do, which is a trailer reaction. The Mandalorian and Grogu's new trailer just dropped about half an hour ago and I thought, what the hell, let's do a trailer reaction to it. Really because nothing I've seen so far about the film has me interested. Not so much interested, more so much just like, why is this a film? Nothing I've seen warrants it being a film and not just season 4 of The Mandalorian. So hopefully this new trailer changes that. So let's jump on in to this new Mandalorian and Grogu trailer. Alright, let's have a look. So right off the bat, I like the X-Wings landing there. That actually looks really good. Din and his new Razor Crest, which, new Razor Crest really? We need a new one. I like the yellow on it. The yellow looks pretty cool. Coruscant. He's meeting a chef. Is that Jon Favreau voicing that character again? The Hutt's from Book of Boba Fett. Okay. He's working for the New Republic, hunting criminals and the Empire, it looks like it.
This isn't about revenge.
Like Grogu's powers, they're developing that. Ooh, that's interesting. Droids. Battle droids. Ooh, I actually get to see Pedro Pascal here. Ooh, is that Embo? Embo is in this film. I like that Pedro is in this movie. You can tell that he's actually in the film. Oh, the Anzellans are back. I like the Anzellans. They were pretty cool. I like they seem to be using the puppet a bit more. Rodder the Hutt. Some of these aliens look really damn cool. Whoa, what is that giant snake? Zeb. Zeb looks great. Oh, wow. This is looking good. This is looking good. I'm liking the use of the practical aliens. All the different practical aliens. There's Rodians there, the little baby Rodian. This is looking good. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. This looks like a film. Alright. Okay, yeah, I'm into it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, yeah, so that trailer actually looked pretty decent. I was really worried because everything we'd seen so far, it just looks like the TV show again. It just looked, same lighting, same sort of setups. You could tell what was the volume and what wasn't. In this, there is still some stuff in there that's like, oh, why is this a film still? But it definitely looks a lot better. All the shots that we saw in this trailer looked good. They looked like movie quality. They look like they belong on the big screen. The overall plot, though, they're still keeping from us. It seems like Din's whole deal is that he's hunting Imperial and criminal targets for the New Republic. We saw there was Sigourney Weaver gave him like one of those cards, which is like a real thing where it's like the most wanted for like the government are on like a set of playing cards, and I guess he gets one of them and like goes to the target, kills them, and then hands the card back. That sort of setup feels very TV, like every episode is like a different target until the final target is hit in that finale. There's that overarching story of him hunting each of these individuals down and he has to take them out in different ways and everything. That feels very TV like, and that is what the plot is going to be of the film. It seems that he's just hunting these people down. So again, the plot doesn't really warrant a film, but the visuals do. The visuals look fantastic. As I was saying, I really like the look of all of the practical aliens. Lots of practical aliens in this. Obviously some CG ones as well, like big monsters, the big white snake that he is fighting, which looks really cool. Which, I mean, is that like the Hutt's version of the Rancor? The two Hutt twins that we saw in the book of Boba Fett are back in this one. Is that their version of their Rancor? Some really cool monster designs in this. I like that they're using the monsters from the Dejarik chess game that we saw in A New Hope. They're all over this trailer and all over that first trailer. Embo is in this. Embo is a bounty hunter from the Clone Wars. I think he was voiced by Dave Filoni, which he might be in this one as well. But he's cool. He seems to be, I guess, like the big bad's, second in command, or, the hired gun who Din is going to have to face. And speaking of Din, I really like that Pedro Pascal is actually in this trailer a lot. I was under the impression that we wouldn't really get all that much of him. I figured it would just be Lateef Crowder and Brendan Waynes, the two guys who play Din a lot in the show, in, you know, the stunts and everything, doing all of the stuff, and then we just get the Pedro voiceover. But I do like that they are putting him in the trailer, saying like, he's gonna be in the film. I thought that was pretty cool. I wonder if this means as well he'll have to go through the trials again, because they do take his helmet off and people see his face. That was a whole thing in season 3 where he had to retake his vows because someone had seen him without his helmet. So they're going to go back into that again. Kind of hope they don't, because again, just retreading stuff we've already seen. But yeah, it looks really great. It definitely quelled some of the worries I had for this movie. There's still little bits here and there. Like I said, the plot really seemed like it's, you know, suited for a movie. It seems more suited for a season 4 of The Mandalorian, which I think this movie was, and they decided to do a movie maybe because it costs less, you know, less production time and whatnot. But yeah, looks really cool. I'm kind of excited for it now. It looks interesting. I'm intrigued to see if we get to see a bit more in the next trailer, or whether there'll be a next trailer. The movie comes out in 3 months, so we'll see. But yeah, definitely quelled some of my worries that I had for this. Now tell me in the comment section below what you thought of this trailer, and what you'd like to see in this movie, and what you'd like to see in Star Wars movies going forward. And if people like these trailer reactions or whatever, I might do more of them. There's a bunch of new movies coming out for the next year that I really want to see, and they're gonna have trailers. We'll look at these trailers. Maybe I'll even do movie reactions. Who knows? If people like it, tell me in the comment section what you like, and if you want to see me do more of this. But thank you for joining me.